Welcome back, guys. Today is my 1 month post-op video. It's actually 2 days after, because I kind of have been planning it out, figuring out what we're gonna put in the video. But 2 days after, 4 weeks technically, but it's called a month. Today I'm just gonna kind of bring you through my routine and whatever, and kind of talk about experience. And 4 weeks now, it's obviously a lot better, as you can see. The swelling is still, I feel a little bit in the cheeks, which is normal. My lips, maybe a little bit. There's some unusual things we'll get into. Everything for the most part is going really well. I thought to start off my day and the video, I thought I'd start off by showing you what I eat for breakfast. So let's go downstairs and do that. So I tried to record myself taking the bands off, and apparently it was too hard to do with the camera, so I just did it on my own. But basically every morning, now that I take off my old ones, I put on new ones every morning so they don't wear out and break. So for breakfast I have 3 main foods, basically apple juice and sure, really good, and homemade yogurt with maple strawberries. It's really good. My mom makes it. And then I have vitamins, Centrum, I guess, every morning, liquid ones, because we gotta keep a good diet. I guess the first thing is your syringe. I take the insurance. Now that breakfast is over, I need to wash my teeth and put on the new elastics. Okay, so now that we're done with breakfast and all of that, we can sit down and talk my 1 month post-op kind of update. There's a lot of things I wanted to update you on, and a lot of things that are kind of bothering me, a lot of things that are unusual. There's no pain, and the swelling is going down more and more each week. So right now, I mean, this is pretty good. I still feel there's a little swelling, like I said earlier, but I haven't really seen, I've seen a change, and definitely I'd like the change to my face, aesthetic wise, but I don't know how to feel about it because I don't know if it's done yet. So we're gonna do issues and updates now. I made notes so I don't forget. Hi, this is me editing, and I just wanted to come on and say that this is my last video. Kind of sound negative, and I just wanted to come on and say that this experience has been overwhelmingly positive. I'm super happy with the results, so hopefully I set the record straight. First on my issue list is yesterday I was cleaning my teeth after dinner, and I literally opened my mouth, and my gum in the bottom of my mouth was completely covering all 3 of the screws, and it was it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. 3 screws were poking out of my gum, but the gum was covering it, completely sealed it. And I'm not gonna lie, that kind of freaked me out. My only problem now is they take the screws out after a while, which makes taking the screws out a lot more difficult, and I guess it just threw me off because I didn't expect that to happen at all. The good thing is I can't feel really down there, so it doesn't hurt at all, but I just kind of want the screws to be out. So the screws, it's not a big issue, it's just kind of now it's going to be a little more difficult to take them out when they eventually do. My second issue is I have this liquid issue where I don't know if anybody else who has jaw surgery has ever had this issue, but basically when I'm eating, if I eat something too hot or too cold and I put it down my throat too quickly, I get an intense pain right back here in my jaw or whatever. I don't know what that is, or maybe it's hitting a weird nerve. So what I do to help to prevent it is I put it on my tongue, and then I kind of swallow the liquid on my tongue, and I swallow it really slowly so that it doesn't hit all at once. It's almost like a tooth freeze, but in my jaw, which you can probably imagine doesn't feel good. My last one is I have this bump, so I don't know if you guys can see. I have this I have this. So before my surgery happened, we had to get my wisdom teeth out, and they think there was a tooth or something that chipped off and got stuck in my extraction site. And so after my wisdom tooth extraction, I got a giant bump. For a while the bump wasn't there, it was just this weird feeling around this area, and I was what is that? I didn't think anything of it, but over time there grew a giant bump right here, and so the doctor was trying to figure out what it was. And my jaw surgery was coming up, they were trying to figure out. They put me on antibiotics and all that, and it went down for a while, but then I started growing this giant bruise there a couple days before. The surgeon, while he did my jaw surgery, he went in there and like cut it open and like cleaned it out to try to like, if there's like infection, to try to get rid of the bump. He did that, and now I think I would hope it's gone, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna ask him in my next post-op appointment, but right now there's a giant, like, it's not even a bump anymore, it's sort of like a hard plate, but it's definitely like harder and like more prominent than this side. I don't know, maybe that's where they put like the plates or whatever, and so we're gonna figure that out. Okay, so on to updates. This is just like 1 month updates. First on my list is my sutures are starting to come out. There's these 2 big sutures that were like hanging down from my mouth. They were just completely gone. There is no more sutures there, and there was like blood on my teeth. There's still like 2 more I think up here, but for the most part they're like all coming out. Like when I wash my teeth at night, like I'll see like the sutures like going in the sink. The second part is just kind of linked to that, is that when I brush, I go over the teeth like super gently. What I recognize is that the sutures will be just right in the middle and you can't really avoid them. You're gonna try to avoid them, because if you bump them, they really hurt. And not to scare you at all, they don't like hurt super bad. For a second, it just feels like a pinch. You just want to be careful. Second on my list is the numbness. I'll admit, like, the numbness is going down really like well. I'm starting to feel like everything pretty much. One thing I heard online from other people's videos, which I'm experiencing myself, is that the bottom like chin and like the lip area is super slow at coming back. It's so weird to me, like I can't feel anything right here. Drinking from a cup, for instance, is weird, like, because I kind of have to put it on my lip or whatever, and like sometimes I miss my mouth and like kind of poured it on myself, but you kind of just have to like be more aware of that, which is new to me. But the numbness is coming back slower in the bottom. Right here it's like coming back really well, and like everything else is coming back pretty quickly, I would say. And then next I have a smiling update. So for a while I couldn't even close my mouth, but now I can like close my lips, which is good because I can kind of like swish around stuff if I'm cleaning my teeth or whatever. But for a while I couldn't do that, and I couldn't smile, and so now I can smile a little bit. It's getting there. It's definitely not the final product, so don't like judge me quite yet, but smiling is one of those things that like, it's like an exercise for your mouth, which is actually good for this because you want to get the feeling, the motion back. Sleeping update I have next. For a while I was having a lot of trouble sleeping, and actually got a lot better like the first week, but like for a while I couldn't like sleep through the night, but I'm sleeping completely fine. And I still have to sleep at an incline, which kind of sucks. It does hurt your back a little bit, and it definitely takes some used to getting to, but it's not the worst. Next on my list I have is drooling. I will say, like, I thought it would go way quicker than it has, but recently it's like really this bottom part that I can't feel, so when I drool, like, I can't feel that I'm drooling, so that's why I kind of have to like slurp a lot and then kind of like sit at certain angles, walk around like in a certain way so that I'm swallowing and not like getting a buildup of saliva. But I will say that like I can like bend over and stuff, and I couldn't do that before, or else I would just drool so much, and my mouth for a while was like full of saliva and I couldn't even swallow, so like it's not the worst of this experience. So that was my 1 month post-op video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This outro is actually being recorded 9 weeks post-op, so it's actually been a long time, and I'm just uploading this, so this is actually going to be the last video I'm going to be posting on the jaw surgery series, so we're saying goodbye to that. I'm going to be linking a lot of the products that I used during the surgery down below, so you can check those out if you want. Again, thank you guys so much for supporting and following this journey. I'm going to continue to make videos on this channel as I go to college in about a month, so leave a like and subscribe if you want. It really helps me out, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.